New video series, new t-shirt. That's how we're gonna start these from now on. So when I get the truck, we'll make the first video, we're gonna make new artwork, and we're gonna sell a new t-shirt. So go check out this t-shirt right here. And it's on the website right now, grinder-tv.com or thegoodlife.com. Yes, we're starting a little thing there. I'll explain that later. But enjoy the video, and yeah, that's it. Go buy that shirt. Help me pay for this stuff. Thanks. We're on the road to Southern California. I am going to pick up I actually don't know what year it is. It's an 89 to 95 Toyota pickup. And I bought it like 4 or 5 months ago from my buddy Doug.
Doug, he's a real sissy. She chased a neighbor one day. Was this for me?
Yeah.
This is for nose beers.
The truck's been, actually, I didn't even pick it up that day. Eric Almeida in the club, he's been on the podcast. He picked it up and he's been driving it around, and it's actually going to end up being his. But this is going to be a contrasting build to the Tacoma. The Tacoma was nothing when I got it. And it's mine, so I'm doing things that I want to do to it. This truck is a running and driving truck. And you know, a lot of times people will find a truck in a junkyard, post it on Facebook and say, someone needs to save this. A lot of times there's a reason that those are in the junkyard and they're not worth saving. You know, that's mostly a nostalgia thing. But this, I think the ones that are worth saving are the ones that you see on Marketplace and the ones you see running around town that might be a little bit beat up, but they run and drive. Everything's there for the most part. So we're a couple hours from Eric's house, grab the truck, and then I'm gonna turn around, go home, and get this thing to Pandas. There it is. Like I said, Eric's had it for this whole time. I've never even started the thing. Actually, I think I did a thing at Doug's, but Eric's Silverado, Eric's Porsche, Angelina's Civic, his other Chevy truck, their Corvette, and the Toyota. The official introduction. This is Eric. You may have seen him on The Drop with Frank and Brian.
Shows like
The Drop with Frank and Brian, or guest appearances on Donut Media. Yeah.
Donut, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a RMS thing.
What is it?
It's like their sister channel. RMS.
RMS?
Real mechanic stuff.
Real mechanic stuff. Cool.
Driving around, drives pretty good. Whoever had it before, I mean, I think it was just a work truck.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the back of the bed?
No.
So as you can see, there's a plastic bed cover right there. There used to be one back here. So I was towing it back on the freeway, and I saw something like in my rear view, and I was like, oh man, I wonder if it had a bed liner inside of it. And then a little bit later, some guy rolls up to me. He's like rolling down his window, and then he told me to roll down. I was like, hey, what's up? He saw, hey man, your bed flew off. I was like, oh no, really? And then so I was pretending like I was getting off the freeway, and he was boned out. And as he passed, I was like, okay, see you later. I'm not picking that shit up off the freeway. Cleaned it up, or clean it as much as you can. There's a lot of dirt on it, but it's clean. The only thing that's really missing is carpet. And in the pictures, I thought it was stock seats. I didn't really have a good view.
Yeah,
of
what
it.
seats are these out of?
They're definitely not from this car.
Yeah.
And it feels a little bit like weird inside of it, so I'm on the search for a stock bench seat, but
yeah.
No luck at Facebook Marketplace. But everything else is good.
How's it drive?
It drives all right. It has like a little bit of a wobble at like about maybe 50-ish.
Does it feel like suspension or tires?
I thought it was going to be suspension. I think it might be tires. So I put it on the lift, moved it around, and there's like a very little play, but nothing looked bad. Ball joints look good. I ordered a universal kit from O'Reilly's. Well, apparently there's a difference between the center link on a power rack and a manual rack.
Oh.
So, or maybe they just gave me the wrong one, but she asked me which one. I told her what it was, and it did not fit. So I sent it back, get some new stuff. It's just tie rods, center link, just the steering components. Tires are like 10 years old, so it might just be shitty tires too.
Yeah, they could just be like, or it could be bushings in the leaf springs. What year? I don't even know what year this
It's
is.
a 91.
Ah, I've been guessing right the whole time. Right there. January of 91. That's a good year because there's no third brake light.
You want to see the under the hood?
Yeah.
All stock everything. See, look at, they did do some lines on the AC.
Yeah.
And it just didn't have anything in it, so either leaked out or wasn't charged correctly.
How many miles are on it?
240.
I wonder if it's on this motor, or if anything's been done to it.
Yeah, 240, 239. It looks really stock, and then when I did like the service on it and everything, whoever had it was putting maintenance on it. Nothing looked bad. Didn't look like I had consumed any oil. I don't know how much they drove it before, but I drove it for probably about a month.
Did you register it?
Yeah. It works.
I mean, it sounds good.
Yeah. Starts up great, sounds good, idles good. Good old-fashioned Toyota.
Yeah.
Always working, always running.
Said a second ago that Eric's not sure what he's going to do with this. Well, it could be for sale. So if anyone's interested in this, check it out.
Oh, want to see something cool?
Yes. So tell me about it.
So it's a 22R, some old school LCE headers, has a cam, Delordo 40s, side drafts. It's an AC car. It's actually not working right now because I think the clutch is bad, and
This doesn't look like it'll pass California emissions.
oh, it passes California. It's just great. I have every single factory piece that was taken off of it, and I have all the original engine stuff, the original wheels, every single thing is still intact. I put a different radiator in it because it doesn't really like to cool very much.
See, the problem with me is if I got this, I would want to keep this.
I know, that's what I...
So do you just... Here's the thing. Eric doesn't want to get rid of this, so you have to offer him a good chunk of money for him to get rid of it.
It's a
Because
cool
if you
car.
keep it, it could be a project truck coming later on down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it unlocked?
It runs good. The only thing it's missing was the stereo got stolen, and it kind of damaged the door panel when they ripped the speakers out. But it's all intact. Dash is not cracked or anything because it has that.
It's got the clock.
Has a cloth on it, and it saved it. Like it kept it like great.
Damn, man. Maybe just hold on to it for like
So
a little while and then see what happens.
Has old school TSWs. They look like Anteras, but they're TSWs.
Wonder if I was going to give me that bike rack on the back there. Yeah, so tell me about the wheels.
So these are some, I have the caps over there. I guess we don't need to give you the caps, but here are some old Boyd Connington wheels.
Now, these were the ones on your Tacoma, right?
Yeah. So I think these were, they probably never were like in a catalog. I think someone custom made them because you could give them like a spec or tell them I would like it like this. It's a Boyd Connington wheel. I'm assuming it's like a custom one because I've never seen it in a magazine or like in a brochure.
Yeah.
But it is Boyd Connington wheel. The caps are over there. I just lifted off because no reason to risk losing one of the caps. But these are 18s. I think they're 18 by 8s. I think it'll look cool on this thing. Five spoke. Everything we have is 5 hooks. Civic has 5 spokes. Porsche has 5 spokes. It's a little bit smaller diameter than stock wheel. I was going to go one size up. Didn't have them in stock. I didn't want to wait, so I just got these ones, and I know now I can go a little bit bigger. But I did some measuring from the outside of the fender to the lip of the wheel. So I wrote it down. I'll give you on paper. It's based off this wheel and then the difference on this one. So they both sit inside. You know, I'm not sure, depending on how high it's going to go, if it's going to obstruct here, if anything needs to be narrowed. I have it for the front and rear, and we'll see how it goes. It is kind of wide. I don't know what a normal wheel size people use on these Toyotas, but
yeah,
this is an 8-inch wheel, so it might be a little bit big.
And it's got a definitely like a rear wheel drive, more of a rear wheel drive offset.
It's still positive, but
yeah, it's just not very positive. But we'll see. That's good.
A few moments later.
Of course, the day I don't bring my tools. Yeah, I don't even have my star wrench in this Titan, but luckily there was one in this and it'll work. Back in business. We are on our way to Panda's. Just had to change that tire out real quick. Luckily the Toyota had the jack stuff in there because I didn't bring my bag of tools. So the Tacoma video has been uploaded and you guys have seen the progress on that. Progress slash going backwards, going forwards, going backwards, going forwards. Again, I think I've said it before this. It's been a couple weeks since I picked this truck up, so I don't know what the beginning of the video looks like, but let's just go with buying a truck that runs and drives is going to be your best bet. Buying a truck that's already bagged and body dropped or already shaved, whatever you want to do to it, buying something that's quote unquote done, that's a whole nother story, and it could almost be worse than buying one, you know, like the Tacoma was, basically nothing. Because if you have to redo other people's work, if you have to cut out bad body work, you know, you're looking at double the price of what was already there. And then you're also, the other thing that people don't really talk about too is if someone already started the work and you're continuing the work, or you have to cut half of it out and do it, now you don't really, you're not doing it the way you would want to do it from the start. So you're kind of conceding things you want for things that are there to save money. So we're going to talk to Panda. That's where we're headed right now to drop this off, and we're going to get his perspective on, you know, as someone that builds trucks and stuff, getting one that's done, getting one that's started, and getting one that's fresh like this. In my opinion, getting one that's fresh like this, especially one that runs and drives that you don't have to do any mechanical work to, unless you're a mechanic, right? Unless you get a good deal. I'm not a mechanic, so I can't go in and rebuild a motor or rebuild a head or do whatever. So yeah, let's get over to Panda's. What do you think? Come here.
Hey! Get over here! Woo, look at those wheels. You want to do some trade? Do these have to go on this truck?
Well, you just tell Eric they don't fit.
Well, they don't fit. They're probably for a Tacoma, like a 96 extended cab, white. Dang, these are sick. I love these wheels. Are they really going on this truck?
Yep.
Damn.
Hopefully.
Cool.
That's the goal.
If not, we'll just take mine off mine and
Yeah.
yeah. Even trade too. Oh, they're like in the back?
Yeah, because I forgot. I usually have a bag of tools with an impact.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't need that. See if it'll start. See if we shook it enough.
First try. On the trailer, no bueno. This is a nice truck though. Everything's here.
Yeah. I need a wider lens.
Are you in? Oh, okay. We need a darker background.
That's all right.
Oh, you're missing a visor.
Oh. And
a little plastic deal. And you paid how much for this? God.
Look at this though.
No, this is really nice. That's really nice. It all works.
No.
Mine was like, this wouldn't slide anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they get hung up like right here.
Yeah. This is like really nice though for, what year is this truck?
91.
But they replaced some stuff like handles, knobs.
And it's already registered.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
I used to have that little drift truck that I used to have. I love that thing. That one that
What was
was 17s. It was it's a 91. It was white. Had gold rims. I slammed it. I used to just beat the shit out of it. I did LC engineering, like head and cam, and then like, you know, the header back, 2.5 all the way to the back, and then I did like a spool, aftermarket driveline, the whole nine on the rear end. It was fun. That truck was really fun.
So what you're saying is we need to build a drift truck?
Yeah.
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 I agree.
As long as you gear it right, you can keep your factory motor. It's like, you'll be fine. just third. Make it just, you don't even need a handbrake, man. I'll jam.
What's the fun in a stock motor though?
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
I say, so we got to finish this one.
Yeah.
Then get onto the OBS.
Yeah.
And then get those out of here, because the next one after that, I really want to do the Titan
I'm
hard
down.
body swap.
I'm down. I think it'd be fun. We're taking apart the white truck, pulling the motor out.
No, I need that truck to pull crap around like this.
Looks like a truck.
So we'll stand like this.
Stand with my face behind the hood. You tell the whole time until you get home, you're gonna be like.
All right, we have bags. Slam specialties. 5-gallon tank.
5-gallon tank. Do you have compressors?
Nope, need compressors. I have 10 fire dual packs at my house right now that we're raffling off at our show. Maybe we have only 9 now. I need a manifold. No, Eric's bringing the airlift because he's going to run that. So that's got the switch box.
Does it have like all the sensors?
What's your feelings on installing sensors?
Dude,
They're a pain, huh?
it's just a pain to figure out like perfect.
Yeah. The pressure system's easier?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
by
it
far.
might just be a pressure system.
Oh, then perfect. Yeah, all day long.
If not, if
I
they
can-
are
I-
sensors.
Then Tanner can do it. Oh yeah. By the way, you should go to the next sale that they have. That was worth it.
Was it?
I went and got. So they're having like blowout. They're trying to get rid of all.
This was
old
not AIM,
stock.
right? It was.
Yeah, it's AIM. So AIM, it's going to be a new company name. They're getting rid of all old stock product and they're bringing in all new stuff. So they're literally pulling out pallets of shit. Like I spent $100. I bought a Lambo door kit
What are you going to put that
on
on?
the hard body.
That's it for now, probably.
I think so.
So when you want me to come back and we take this bed off and fucking get this thing going?
Realistically.
What's today? So today is January 16th.
Okay, so the black C10. We're finishing the brake lines.
You guys can't see this, but there's trucks behind us.
Okay, so the black
Unless
C.
you got, can I show all this?
That's fine, yeah. Oh yeah, I would love if you showed all this stuff.
All right, then let's do it. We're going to take a little tour.
We need to finish, I need to mount, the radiator needs a couple of brackets. The brake lines need to be finished from the wheelwood to the chassis. I have to mount like random little things here and there, a couple of billet pieces. I have to do all the power lines from the kill switch to the battery box. I got to finish that. Let me think, what else do I have to do? Just little odds and ends, like little things, bolting this thing back together. It's gonna go to Hills Hot Rods and have them paint it and bodywork it and do the interior and glass and the whole nine. So it's getting finished at a really high-end place. So I gotta make sure that
This is a high-end shop. What was the comment you said?
it's gonna go to a high-end shop. It's gonna go to a legit,
I mean, come on.
I mean, I'm just in a steel building. That's the only difference, you know what I mean?
They're
And
in
I'm
a
like
steel building too.
in the middle of nowhere.
They're in Texas in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, true. I have a parking lot at least now.
Yeah.
The old shop, I just had dirt.
Come on. This is a high-end shop.
No. So there was this, one of my customers was like,
Wait, am I not filming this? Okay.
I gotta do bumpers, put the wheels back on, put it back on the ground.
This is the one that's getting Lambo doors.
It's gonna get a reverse Lambo door on it. I'm gonna finish this truck. I said I wasn't going to, but you know what? I'm actually I'll put some time in it. The Tacoma's gonna get loved, El Camino's getting love, and the hard body's getting love this year. So we'll look back at the beginning of next year and go, wow, he didn't do any of that.
Brian just kept bringing him crap projects and these stupid ideas, and I haven't worked on anything of my own. And then Carl's dually.
Okay, yeah, so the schedule is this C10 has to leave by next week.
Okay.
So it's this first thing out the door, gone. And then there's this one over here, which Brandon's working on, is the 51. We're still waiting on a front end kit, so that's got time. As long as we knock out the back, done. Carl's, I gotta get lower control arms. We're rebuilding the arms on his. We're gonna make it wider so it's a little bit more stout and the whole nine. I got uppers done, and the steering is almost done. So I just gotta build lowers.
Yep.
But realistically, like we can probably start on that truck as soon as this truck leaves.
Realistically, what do you think is going to be the most difficult thing on this?
Well, the body drop,
Well, the body drop, but which part?
the whole thing. No, really, I mean, you gotta cut this, drop this, but you gotta cut that and drop that at the same time. So it's just The body, it's like when you bag a truck, you can tackle little sections at a time. Like, oh, I got to get this done, or I got to get that done. The body drop is like, it's just a bigger slice of pie, like all together. So yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Well, then I'm gonna go buy these parts. So
Okay.
where'd you pull that from? I'm gonna go buy these parts so that way when you tell me to come down, I'll have the parts and we'll get to getting.
What day works for you next week?
Any day.
Okay.
I'm on your schedule.
Sick.
I can put except Tuesday and Monday. Don't mind my messy garage. But yeah, so now I gotta go get parts from Pro Performance. We got a tank, we got compressors, airline, and a bunch of other stuff that you heard Panda talking about. I got the airlift in the mail from Eric. He sent it out so we could get that installed too. And the next step is to start tearing the truck down. As you could see from the beginning of this video, that we have a t-shirt that represents this truck. So pre-sale of that is happening. That should be out really soon. Order one of those, help me pay for this. And that's it. So again, this whole video is gonna be more about why you should buy a truck that runs and drives versus a truck that is either a half-done project or trying to salvage something. So as we go through this, you'll see comparing the Tacoma, my Tacoma, to this truck as far as being built. You know, Panda will explain the benefits of it. So that's it. Thanks. Next one. See you at the next one. Something like that.